this Brock and Bobby thing is cool. I really want to see Brock versus Gunther. That's the match I want to see at WrestleMania. I'm
Like a
cool
triple
off the
threat
Brock and
match.
Bobby match.
You know
Like,
what's crazy? You're not the only person that's bringing this up because I do got some wrestling fans that I associate with, right?
mhm.
That they also been tired of it. But you know, man, let's just bring up Brock and Bobby real quick. How is it we in February and we still got Brock Lesnar, cowboy boots and all, running up on Bobby Lashley and regulating them on TV and stuff? Nah, dog. It should be the other way around. What we doing over here?
Bob
Triple. Come on.
Bobby had his moment, man. He eliminated Brock Lesnar from the Royal Rumble, man, with ease.
You know what they should have done?
Ooh,
Remember when Cabal eliminated the Undertaker?
mm-hmm.
They should have did the same thing where them two just started battling their way up to the concession stands.
Yeah.
Like that's to me, I like that kind of rivalry because that's a more on-site kind of thing. And on top of that, we could have we can build this rivalry up even further. You know what I'm saying? When you do something like that.
I think that's definitely true to me. Like, nobody wants to see Brock and Bobby talking to each other on the mic. We just want to see them fight, if anything. Like,
oh yeah. It should just be straight on site one-liners. He ain't big enough. He ain't there yet. Should have been me. Etc. 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 Meanwhile, clothesline, F5, hurt luck, etc. 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 It should just be on. Look, dog, you got a ruthless aggression kind of match. Give us that aggression, dog. Quit spinning the stick.
To me, what I'm do, if they gonna face each other at WrestleMania, either though I'd rather see Gunther versus Brock, I think it should be like a street fight match. It should be something that's like they gonna tear down the whole WrestleMania stadium. Wrestle from freaking in the freaking parking lot to where the fans are at. They should barely ever even touch foot in that ring until maybe like the pin. Or maybe they don't even have to end the match in the ring. It should just be a straight all out street fight brawl.
Know what they could do? A barnyard match.
Barnyard.
A match at Brock Lesnar's barn. On his farm.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, but I just wouldn't want to see that at WrestleMania. I think the fans would want to see them live in effect in person.
Of course,
but,
of course.
But like for one of these pay-per-views beforehand, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah. I think we kind of learned our lesson though with the what was that match with Braun Strowman and the Fiend where they fought each other at a goddamn like lake or something like that?
I know what you're talking about. I do not remember that name of the match though.
Yeah. Like, you know, I through matches like that, it helped me understand and learn. We can't keep doing that, dog. We can't.
Nothing's gonna match up to the Boneyard match. The Boneyard match was epic, but
I'll give you that.
It happened because COVID, basically. So at this point in time, we don't really need that type of match anymore.
Yeah, I mean, how did you feel about Edge versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania?
Like the whole
yeah, they had that fight at the Performance Center and it went all the way to the parking garage.
I thought that match was cool too. I mean, anything during that era, like they had to get entertaining, and that's why it made sense. Like the fans couldn't be there anyway. So I thought that was good.
For me, I think the best of those matches was Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Yeah, because I like the fact even though Kevin Owens got pinned and Seth won the match, Kevin still wanted that smoke and gave him the juice. That's how I want a match between Brock Lesnar in Bobby Lashley to go. I would want Brock to win, right? But Bobby's like, damn that, and just keep going.
Exactly. Or another thing too about that, I think they're saying Batista could be like one of the inductees. One of the inductees in the Hall of Fame. Like, what if Batista was like a special guest referee or something like that at WrestleMania for a Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley match?
It's a lot of big meaty men slapping meat in that ring. God.
And then Goldberg comes out too.
Please stop it. Please stop in the name of the Lord. Hey, how much time we got left on this podcast? I ain't gonna keep bringing up Goldberg.
Goldberg comes out. Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Bobby Lashley, Batista. Who else? Who else? Who else can join that?
Hey man, go hire Rhino again for a good 1 day contract. Yeah.
Rhino.
Yeah. He's still kind of big. Hey. I got a better idea. What's cuz name? Braun Breaker.
Oh,
Have him show up like it getting kind of easy in NXT. I want to see what the big dogs are like out here.
that's the match they really need to make sure happens at WrestleMania. But I don't think it's gonna happen because it seemed like something you'll need to build to more. Like Goldberg come out
Fast track that man.
and just
Just
have
like
it.
you did Brock. Fast track.
Man,
Because
nah.
think about Brock Lesnar's career, man. How did that start? Him, job guy. Well, I'm gonna go beat up Flair, Hogan, Undertaker, The Rock. Yeah. Let me put hands on Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle real quick. Fast track that man, Braun Breaker. Then do it.
Hey, Braun Breaker to me, he needs to be moved up. But I don't see them doing it until maybe after WrestleMania.
Well,
When it's a new season.
I say if you do call anybody up, you call a Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes. They served their time. They proved to me they can go to the WWE and they can make it work. I just need them to work their characters in a way that can make it to where the crowds like them. Because I'd hate for another situation for guys to come up from NXT and get buried again. I hate that shit.
Yeah.